Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Slay the Spire. So we're on a pretty disgusting strength run right now. We've got 2 limit breaks in our deck. One of them currently does exhaust, so we're going to have to upgrade it as soon as possible. But yeah, we need more Inflames as well, because we can't actually use limit break until Inflame is used, which is a bit of a shame. So we might want to do a few more fights to find those cards this time around. We also want to fight as many elites as possible because we've got Black Star. So there is, along this path of 1 elite, we want to tuck across here. I think we can actually fight all 4 on this floor. Jesus. Okay, with that in mind, let's take the lighter path as far as combat's concerned. So it's probably this one here. Oh no, this one here. We get 3 question marks and a shop. Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay, Chosen. Pretty easy turn. We're gonna rampage you, we're gonna strike you, we're gonna sword boomerang you, and we're gonna defend. Not that we need to. Gonna apply Hex to us. Oh no, it's not Hex. It's weakened. Interesting. We get our other limit break. Unfortunately for us, maybe Infernal Blade hits something that's worthwhile. Then again, he's weakened us, so this is 3 points each. Yeah, let's Infernal Blade. Get Reaper. Ooh. If we hold on to that until we cycle through again, we might get something good. So, hit you, hit you. Yeah, leave this. It's not going to exhaust unless we use it, so if we get up to like 16 strength, you can imagine the amount of life we gain off of that. Not that we actually need any, mind you, but okay. He's avoiding attacking us at every possible out here. So defend so we enable Clash. And then we'll bash, Clash, and strike, small power. Hex, suffer. Whenever you play a non-attack card, shuffle a Dazed into our pile. There's our Inflame. Gotta do it. Need that strength. Gain 6, so I mean we're taking 10 if I don't block here. Or I can take 4 and we get some Dazed. I think that's fine. Hit you a bit. I wanted to take advantage of the vulnerable, but I want to avoid taking damage if at all possible. Whirlwind, 15 points. That's 9 points. So because you deal 6, I might as well use that 1 energy there. And then you're almost dead. You take that damage as well, because we know we're gaining some of it back. You're up to 9 strength, but as long as I get what I need, which is... Oh, hang on. Hang on. Can I limit break? I don't think I can. No, I'm just going to have to Reaper and strike. I was wondering if I could gain life back. It doesn't actually really matter. I don't even know why I took so long to think about it. Pummel, 2 damage 5 times. And then exhaust. Heavy Blade. It's got to be Heavy Blade at this point. It's just our deck. We actually can enable it now so we can take it. Jax Dealer. Ooh, get Jaxed. So we can lose HP to gain strength. That's another strength card in our deck. So, a man with an eye patch and a devilish grin casually strides upon you. Hey there, stranger. Interested in some Jax? It'll make you stronger than any training or blessing. You're gonna need it if you're one of those heroes with a death wish. What do you say? Wanna get Jaxed? 100 gold to get Jaxed. Absolutely. Let's get Jaxed. Excellent. The man hands over a dangerous-looking syringe filled with glowing liquid before skulking off into a shadowy alleyway. Really good stuff. Alright. Cursed Tome. I know what this one is. I'm not falling for your evilness, can I? I'm at full health. Yeah, sure. Okay, so Cursed Tome. In an abandoned temple, you find a giant book, open, riddled with cryptic writings. As you try to interpret the elaborate script, it begins to shift and morph into writing you are familiar with. How about we read? Odd. The book seems to be about an ancient named Niao. This piques your interest, but you have a general feeling of malaise. I have to continue to lose 1 HP. The Ancient of Resurrection, Niao, was exiled to the bottom of the Spire. You feel compelled to read more, but your body begins to ache, lose 2 HP. Seeking vengeance, Niao blesses the outsiders, using them for his own purposes. You are starting to feel very weak and tired, lose 3 HP. Those resurrected by Niao remember only fragments of their past selves, cursed to fight for eternity. Sounds familiar? As you near the final page, your old wounds begin to open. Lose 10 HP to obtain the book. Oh. Oh god, I didn't even see what that one said. Upon finishing the tome, you decide to take it with you, with proof in hand. Will you retain your memories? Necronomicon. The first attack played each turn costs 2 or more is played twice. When you take this relic, become cursed. So you've added a curse to our deck. Necronomicus. Unplayable. There is no escape from this curse. Maybe... Oh, maybe because when we complete the run, you end up passing out. Maybe we need to take the Necronomicus to the end of the game in order to not die and unlock some secrets. Ooh, that'd be cool. So Niao, for those who don't know, is that whale at the beginning. I'm pretty certain. Alright, so we get a curse in our hand, but the first spell we cast that's 2 energy is doubled. Something like Bash, for example. So that's 16 points. I mean, totally. And then we can Iron Wave you. And I forgot to block. Oops. Alright. It's a good job I used Iron Wave. So he hits us twice. We gain 6 block for the next turn. We do want to kill these guys as quickly as possible. So it's not too bad. Right. If we can kill you, we only have to block 10. There's most of it. That's 10. Ugh. Alright, Twin Strike. Whirlwind hits you and kills you. Sure. Did that copy? I don't know. I think it did. I don't think it was supposed to. Necronomicon though. Coming out. Like a badass. Alright, he's getting ready to leave, so we need to kill him as quickly as possible. So Infernal Blade gives us Anger. Anger is a free hit. Puts more Angers in our deck. Can then Sword Boomerang for 9 points. Strike you. And we need to deal 12 plus whatever he blocks with next turn, otherwise we lose some gold. Can we do that? We can Jax. So we can gain 4 strength. One, two, three. Yeah, we can manage it. Inflame. I'm going to defend first, just so I could do the math properly. That's... we have to use it in order to... Alright, let's lose a bit of life in order to enable this. Boop, and boop. Gain 6. Gain a gold back, gain another Clash, or an Iron Wave. Clash. To the shop. We cannot afford anything, most likely. We pretty much cannot afford anything. Ah, oh, Ice Cream. And Shuriken. Shuriken would have been awesome. And Gremlin Horn. Oh my god, we got the god location. There's Flex. Flex is an interesting combination with Limit Break. So it says, gain 2 strength, lose... at the end of your turn, lose 2 strength. So we lose the strength we gain, but if we Limit Break, while Flex is in effect, we essentially keep 2 strength. We're going to take it because it's free and it's Flex. Okay, let's proceed. Let's go 54 health. So the thing is, we've got to go 54 health to beat this guy. And then from 1 rest, we need to beat 3 elites. With question marks in between, so if they're like life gain, that's going to be great. I mean, we rest now to get to full health. And we still have to take 2 normal enemies, which could be perceived as the equivalent of 1 elite. I'm just going to do it. Oh boy. It's these guys. Alright, well, Flex. Block. And we can empty out our hand. Where do we empty it? Probably big guy. I can never remember what each of these guys does. They do a different thing each, which makes them all equally menacing. And of course, big bad boy over here is obviously going to do the worst thing. Most obviously, or maybe it's a trick, I don't know. Let's just, let's focus fire on one of the little guys, I guess. Because now we can probably kill him with a whirlwind. We gain 12 block. Which ain't too bad. Applies weakened. Now we can't kill him with a whirlwind. Unless we get Jackson in flame. Well, Jax. So you deal 15 points. We can whirlwind to kill you. Definitely hit you guys for 15 as well. Then we take 9. This is the worry. But we get 12 points off the board, which we wouldn't otherwise. I think we have to. I know X was 2 there, but that seems odd. About the last one, that is. Okay. Lots of damage. Necronomicus. Maybe you can't discard it. Maybe that's what it is. Why it says that. Okay, so we could do block, 12. 22. Alternatively, we can do hit. Oh yeah, heavy blade easily. What am I talking about? Block all of your damage. Seems I overestimate these guys a lot. This guy hits for a lot and then applies wounds. It's pretty much his deal, apparently. Let's limit break. Double our strength. Rampage or Infernal Blade. Infernal Blade has the best chance. Ooh, 11 damage to all enemies. Best chance to pull out more damage, really. Let's hit you. Cleave you. And he's dead next turn. He hits us for 7. We do gain 12 plus another 6 at the end, so it's not all bad. We can limit break again up to 8 strength, but we absolutely do not need to. 2 things, please. Peace Pipe. You can now remove cards from your deck at rest sites. Awesome. Whenever you play a power heal. Awesome. And we get dual wield. Create a copy of an attack. Heavy blade. Dual wield. Attack or power card. Is that the upgrade? It might be. Yeah, that's probably worthwhile. And then we need to rest. Because we got a big fight up ahead. To 63 health. That's not great. Ugh, these guys. Okay, this hand is awful. Right, well, dual wield. Make a copy of Rampage. And then let's Rampage. Let's focus fire on one of you guys. There we go. Can't double our strength because we don't have any. Our strength is 0. You would think it would be 1, but it is not.
You don't belong here.
No, I do not. Alright. Flex. And it's defend, strike, strike. We block one of them and we take 12. We might have to dodge some elites. I'm not entirely sure if we can risk the life that we'll have, essentially. Okay, so block Whirlwind. Could also Jax. We gain 12 back. Yeah, let's Jax. Gives us a self-forming clay combo as well, which is a thing. Defend. Clash you. And Whirlwind. Nice. Take 6. And let's see. This hand is awkward. Just because we can't kill both of you. I kind of want to inflame. So we can... Oh, we can block all of it, actually. We can twin strike you, kill you, inflame, and defend. We gain some life from the bird-faced urn. Pretty good. Your people are turning against you with their own trinkets. Okay. This was a perfect turn to see Limit Break, and we just didn't. It's a shame. Infernal Blade, Clothesline, apply some weak. And Clash. Okay. A Dexterity Potion will come in handy. Spot Weakness. Awesome. More Strength. More! Viagra. Start of each combat, gain 1 Strength. Holy crap. Holy... Alright, We take this guy on. If we don't like what we see at the end of this question mark, we veer off. Yes, let's do it. The trinket potential is just too much to pass up. Alright, so we can enable spot weakness. So if an enemy attempts to attack, you gain 3 strength. So we can pay 1 to gain 3 strength, and now we're up to 4. I'm gonna defend, because this guy adds wounds every single time he attacks. I should have used my dex potion, actually. I'm gonna clash you and strike you. I'm curious. No, it did nothing. Good. X has to equal 2 then, I guess, to trigger the Necronomicon on that one. Alright, because he hit us once, we get a wound. Limit Break. Beautiful. Let's double our strength up to 8, please. Taking 21. So we'd block 8 if I use that dex potion. Or do I just want to bash you? 14 damage on that one. Yeah, if I do block, I can do 14 damage. I don't apply the vulnerable, which is nice, but I think this is fine. If I get another limit break, we just get out of control real quick. Hitting us 3 times. There's a flex. Okay, well, flex for free. We Iron Wave. Block. And And strike. Get another wound, take a little bit. Holy crap. This is a bad hand. A real bad hand. 38 damage though with a heavy blade. How much is it now? It's now 44. Yeah, it looks like we might be veering off. Oh! Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, man. Oh, we could have tried the elixir to see if we could. Oh, he's down to 10. Yeah, we're veering off. We are absolutely veering off. Give me 3 points of damage and let's go. Up to 28. We get max HP up, and whenever you rest, you may add a card to your deck. Another Dex potion. 2 Dex potions could see us through. Berserk. If your HP is at or below 50%, gain energy at the start of the turn. Gain 7 block, exhaust a random card. Or Second Wind. Exhaust all non-attack cards and gain 5 block for each. I don't think we take any of these. I mean, Berserk is relevant right now. Huh. We're just not a low HP build, though I'd rather not be at low HP. So aiming to be there doesn't really sound great. Give me HP. Come on, question mark time. Purifier. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. Pray, remove a card from your deck. Absolutely. Yeah, the option to remove the Necronomicurse is gone. So we want to get that other limit break. What does Jax do? So... Oh no, this is remove a card. What am I about? I'm doing it again. What do we remove? It might just be a strike. Mostly because if I take any more blocks, I risk not being able to defend myself. And my attacks are already powerful enough. This is a risky one. As you kneel in reverence, you feel a weight lifted off your shoulders. Yeah, I can't do the 2 elites, not on 35 life. I mean, I gain this, but I'd have to ensure that I don't take 35 off of you, and then I don't take whatever life total I'm left off of you either. It's question mark time. It's a shop. Regen potion seems good. Sadistic nature. Whenever you apply a debuff to an enemy, they take 3 damage. Interesting. Another clash. It's regen potion though, all the way. Let's get rid of elixir. For a regen potion. There is a strength potion there, which is nice, but yeah. Ginger, you can no longer become weakened. Healing is 50% more effective during combat. Upon pickup, choose a skill card at the start of each combat. This card will be in your hand. Nice. They're pretty cool. Couldn't afford them, so there's no point even considering them. Ooh, Snecko. This guy can deal more damage to himself than anyone I know. Alright, vulnerable, vulnerable, and strike. Perplexing glare. So, what Snecko does is he applies confusion. So all of the spells in my hand are applied randomly. So it can give me free cards a lot of the time. In this particular case, he has screwed me. It's just a defend strike by the looks of things. In fact, let's get that regen potion going because we're probably not going to win this one quickly. 6 block. And strike. Oh, Necronomicon. You do you. Oh, it's each turn! I thought it was just the first one each combat. Ah, right. Lots of you are shouting in the comment section right now, I imagine. Right, well, a free twin strike is always welcome. And then it's just going to be a rampage, doubled. Whirlwind. That is insane. It's actually 9 times better than I thought it was. I already thought it was pretty great. Okay. I almost want to try and leave him alive a bit, but really, honestly, we can't. Gain a ton of life there. Anger is awesome. I think we take anger. 10 damage to all enemies, though. See, anger's a free attack that buffs with strength buffs and copies, so more of our attacks become free the longer the game goes on. An upgraded cleave. Let's take anger. I like anger. And question mark, we're getting 2 full-on cards right now. Need to remove them any possible chance we get. Another flex is nice. Are we flooding our deck with gain strength but do no damage cards? We've got how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, that being said, if we are flooding our deck with those kinds of cards, anger's gonna flood it in the opposite direction. There is quite a lot, though. I do worry. Paper frog. Flex is a common, we can get it later. Yes, just leave. It's rest time. 72 out of 92. We're dreaming, we can take any of these. Do I want any of those? Warcry, place a card on top of your draw pile. Could be quite good. It allows us to do our first turn setup because we already have Ancient Tea set to make sure that our first turn has extra combat. Extra energy, what am I talking about? Didn't quite get to full HP though with that Runic Decahedron. And it exhausts. It's also a skill though. Which means if we want to enable our clashes, we have to use it at times when we don't want to. Skip. Proceed. Boss time. Here we go. Oh boy, it's this guy. Shouldn't be too difficult, I wouldn't think. Especially with this hand. Oh my god. Right, flex. It's a shame we have to use the upgraded limit break here. But gain some strength. Anger, deal 10. Put an anger in our deck and then just whirlwind him. Beautiful. Flex goes away, we still remain with 4 strength. Give me limit break off the top. Not quite. Sword boomerang, 7 damage. Around. Let's go Infernal Blade, enable clash. We've got Thunderclap, 8 damage and apply vulnerable to all enemies. Sword boomerang. Sword boomerang, 721. It's actually 9, I think, because it's 27 damage. Well, if I do this, I make sure that this spreads a little bit nicer around these guys, and then we twin strike the one that we don't like. Okay, makes it easy. I'm gonna kill you. Should be applying my dex potions right about now as well. We're only taking 6 and we don't have blocks, so I'm just going to wait. There might be an opportunity where these dex potions aren't relevant, but they probably will be, so I should take them as soon as I get blocking opportunities. Bit of Jax, bit of spot weakness. Okay, well, spot weakness. Bit of Jax. Up to 9 strength. So now our normal strikes deal 15. So we can Explosive Potion, but he's going to make more of these guys. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to strike you, set up the explosive potion for next turn, and rampage you. Not that it really did much, but I have to rampage so that we upgrade that card every time. Gain 6 shield next turn. Okay, so throw that. 14 damage I have to deal to you in order to deal no damage. Take no damage. I think that's, yeah, that's actually possible very easily. It's 14 damage right there in a block. Okay, so we can get that for 1. So I'm going to inflame, because we know we can lethal you in 1 hit. And we can strike you for 17, knowing that you are not going to be attacking us here. As it turns out, most of our blocks coming from the self-forming clay. Ugh. Weakened, vulnerable, and frail. Limit break puts us up to 22 strength. Don't mind if I do. We now deal 27 damage for free. Dual wield, make a copy of Clash. Defend to get it out of our hands so we can double Clash. And we actually didn't even have to use our Dex potions. If I can deal 73 in this turn, I don't have to hurt you. Well, Clash is offline, so it's probably not going to happen. Let's spot weakness, go up to 25 strength, 22 damage, and 4 block. Do I just tank your hit? I think I do. Just because this means I pretty much win next turn, no matter what I draw. And our health goes back to full anyway at the end of this battle. What do you do now? 22! 3 times. Wow. You know what I can do? No, that wouldn't work actually. Well, we can win, because I can just go dual wield, bring it down to 2 by copying Clash. This is overkill to a whole new level. Clash, and then Whirlwind. And Necronomicon copies the Whirlwind twice as well. Beautiful. Give me a strength card. Reaper is awesome. Yep, it's Reaper. Alright, that was easy enough. I wish I could have beaten those 2 elites, but I didn't feel confident enough, to be honest. Okay, so we get Runic Pyramid. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard a card. I don't like this one. Just as a gameplay mechanic, I don't like it in general. Not that it's a bad mechanic for the game, I just don't personally like to do this. Question card. On card reward screens, you choose 4 cards instead of 3, and gain energy at the start of each turn. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, obtain a curse. It's probably Cursed Key, to be honest, because I don't really need the relics from chests, so I don't even have to open them if I don't want to. So, yeah, Cursed Key. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today. I do hope you've enjoyed, and if you have, then be sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell icon as well, right next to the subscription button, and that'll give you notifications when I release new videos. I do hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.